Hi there. Today, kind of executing buy entry, which was really good, but due to my tight stop loss, got stopped out. Obviously, today was a losing day. Even though my entry worked really well and it hit and it did take hit my take profit, but unfortunately, I'm not stick with my and my stop loss was super tight, and I got stopped out and it swept my stop and it's keep on going higher, and I re-entered my question. Um, However, still I not stick with my stop loss. I closed it manually. I unwanted unwantedly I had one pyramid position. Due to that, I was scared and closed my positions manually, and it was really good trade. Go all the way up to my take profit. So I'm gonna go over the trade. So today what happened? Why the reason why I bought today is just because after this good reaction, price clears out the major liquidity, and it is also a weekly fair value gap, like weekly bullish fair value gap, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's a weekly bullish fair value gap. It's still kind of holding. Weekly bullish fair value gap is inside the weekly bullish fair value gap, and one more thing, it's cleared out the major sell side liquidity. So obviously, I need to go for buy, and it's in 4 hour. Yeah, this is a 4 hour time frame. You can clearly see in 4 hour. In 4 hour, it not only cleared out the major liquidity, the equal lows, but also it's this liquidity aligned with this H4 bullish fair gap, right? So inside this range, I'm planning of buy executing a buy entry, and my target is nothing but this fair value, which means it's clearly engineered liquidity here, right? So I targeted this level. This is my drawn liquidity for the day, and I expect the market to go higher to fill this imbalances. That was my game plan. That's the reason why I bought today. This is 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, after reaching that H4 bullish value, what happened here is uh, big displacement to the upside. It's kind of what happened. It's kind of engineering the liquidity here. It's not even get into the fair value gap. It's kind of getting tapped, but more. But fortunately, but obviously, it's like clean engineered liquidity come all the way down. According to me, this is the first leg. So this first leg has been swept. So according to my game plan, once the first leg has been swept, I can enter with structure shift or else a fair value get flip. I can enter. I don't need to think twice. That's my game plan. But I today I was not confident or comfortable with that. So price inside the higher different fair value gaps, sell side has been taken, and it's kind of first leg. Then and the price clearly engineered the liquidity here, and it's a lot of imbalances in 1 hour, right? So as soon as it swept the liquidity, I was planning to buy. This is 15-minute time frame. You can clearly see this is a London range accumulation. London range, it's clearly engineered the liquidity. This is Asian range, and London go all the way down, come all the way down to the fair value gap. Then it's go higher, swept the London high, clear out the Asian high, and it's engineered the liquidity right here. Once it engineered the liquidity, what happened when from 6 o'clock itself it start to sell all the way down, come all the way down to clear out this first leg. This is not only first leg but also what? This is not only first leg but also this is a London low, right? So the London low, after sweeping the London low, it's kind of start to buy bought again, go all the way up towards the engineered liquidity. So as soon as if we are trading in 15 minutes, as soon as this fair value are getting flipped here, we can put the entry, put the stop at this low. It's kind of this is a manipulation candle, but this is the manipulation. This was the manipulation candle that manipulated me and stopped me out earlier. If this candle was not there today, I was not get stopped out. I pretty much take some book some profits today. So yeah, there's a 15 minutes time frame swept. It's keep on buying higher all the way up towards the engineered liquidity. In 5 minutes, it was even clear. So I clearly mentioned here, right? The manipulation leg. This was the M5 time frame, bro. In M5, you can clearly see what happened. After cleared up the London low, after cleared up this first leg, lot of confidences for me to go for buy, right? London low has been swept first leg and it's priced inside the high time frame fair value gap. Lot of buy side, sorry, sell side has been taken. So then what happened here? I just marked out this bullish fair value gap right here. Once it get flipped, I can go for buy. That was my game plan in the morning. Once it get flipped, I can go for buy. Once it created a bullish fair value gap, I can anticipate the price to hold inside this range and expect higher prices. But unfortunately, there was a manipulation leg towards downside, not to swap the internal. I exit my position here, put the stop at this low with the lower time frame, with the help of the lower time frame 1 minute confluence. I executed my position right here, put the stop at this low, and that's kind of this manipulation candle stopped me out. And again, re-entered my position here, put the stop at this high. As soon as I identified this, I kind of okay, fine. It's still my model, so it's again flip the direction, like give the structure shift, flip the fair value up again. So I bought here and put the stop at the. I kind of messed up today, bro. I kind of messed up. I'm not trading in a clear mind. I kind of, as soon as I get my first stopped out, I was like, I don't know what the hell I did. Second entry, third entry was not great. Everything was just bullshit. I lost my mind. That's it. So you can clearly see one thing. If it flip, it should if it flip and it's leave this fair value gap, which means we can expect the fair value gap to hold. But unfortunately, it didn't. It flipped, but instantly it get rejected, and it's kind of a manipulation leg just to sweep the internal. And since it doesn't make any fair value gap, we don't need to worry about anything because which means if it create a fair value gap, that fair value get flipped, this one get flipped, which means the model is not right. Which means the model is failed. Here it doesn't fail to make a fair value gap, so this whole manipulation like is just to sweep the internal, just to manipulate to stamp out some sort of bias like me. That's it. After that, what happened? After this manipulation, like it's going all the way up, give the structure shift again, give the flip again, clearly get flipped. And what happened then? Once it get flipped, it's come all the way down and tap the inverse fair value gap. Tap the inverse fair value gap, go up, went little up and come all the way down and swept one more time. So these are the two internal sweep today here. And after in 5 minutes, it's kind of clean flip, and it's engineered the liquidity here, come all the way down, swept the engineered liquidity, and keep on going here all the way towards my take profit. All the way towards my take profit. Around 3 o'clock, around 3:25, it's hit my take profit. 1 minute, I can explain even further. So this is what, bro. This is what I got in 1 minute. So this is 1 minute time frame. This is the second leg. And second leg, I as soon as it's flipped the second leg, what happened? It gives the structure shift and it's flip all the fair value gap right here, right? It gives the structure shift and it's flip all the fair value gap right here. This look is getting protected and it's kind of flip all the fair value gap. Once it get flipped, I was like, I can go for buy. So once the price reach, once I identify this value of holding the price, as soon as I get this flip, I execute my position right here to the stop at this low and expecting some continuation towards this high. But the obvious target is this, but I expected the price to reach at least this high, which means I can secure 1:2, right? But what happened here is price price gave some sort of movement to the upside, it's literally flip all the fair value, right? I flip all the fair value here. Then this kind of big displacement candle come all the way down, swept, swept the internal. This is where I kept my stop. And it what happened here is it just swept this internal and this fair value gap getting respected. It's clearly hold this fair value which failed to clear up this low. It's only swept this low. This fair value holding the price. Then what happened? Nice reaction. Once it's swept, it's a nice reaction. Big displacement, flip, big displacement, big flip all the fair value gap right here. And this fair value gap holding the price and this got ran through, which means the market is obviously bullish, bro. Which means as soon as as soon as the price closed above, I was like super bullish. I executed my second position here, put the stop at this low. The only thing it never get approached my stop, but I executed my pyramiding position once again here. As soon as I get this reaction, I kind of add one more position right here, put the stop here, and I identified this thing like this flip. I close all my positions with minimum loss, I guess, with the minimum loss. But actually, it was a great trade. It went really well towards my take profit, bro. So what kind of mistakes I made? Initially, my stop loss was wrong. My friend told me to put my stop here because it has this fair value here. So most probably it comes and swept this level getting swept and it might hold the price. So he told me to put the stop loss here or here, but I didn't listen. I keep my stop right here and it stopped me out. It's kind of strongly manipulated me, bro. It's kind of strong candle manipulated me. It's nothing but it's nothing. It's literally nothing in M5. In higher time frame, I didn't find anything like anything crazy. It's literally nothing. It's kind of manipulation. Come all the way down. Swept the internal. Once it swept the internal, it give nice reaction. This is the reaction. If you are bullish, we can expect nice reaction. And this value of holding the price, flip all the value gaps. And once it gets flipped, we are good. We are good to go, bro. We are really good to go. And this value, you can clearly see that. Yeah. You can clearly see that, right? How beautifully it's get flipped and it's kind of nice, right? So after that, what happened? The M5 one more time flipped, come all the way down, tap the 50% of the M5, flip the 5 value up, go all the way up, sweep this high, come all the way down, sweep this internal like flip the 5 value gap, getting swept. Once it gets swept, what happened? Nice reaction. Flip the 5 value gap, flip, kind of flip the 5 value gap with big displacement like this. Internal getting swept, big displacement, structure shift, it leave this imbalance right here. So inside this we can execute the buy, put the stop at this low, expect some higher prices. The both two entries was really good. Yeah, if I'm setting higher time frame like in 5 minutes, like after this after this flip, once the price tap the level and once I get this reaction after the internal, after cleared out this internal, I can go for buy. It's obvious buy in 1 minute. I can identify it in 1 minute with the help of 5 minutes. If I want to execute any positions, this is where the internal getting swept and big displacement. So where this is where I can execute my first position. So obviously my stop loss was wrong. So this is where I execute. After this flip, I enter my position for the stop with slow. My stop loss was wrong, so I get stopped out. My direction, my plan, everything was right. My bias was right. This is where I got badly triggered. So yeah, man, that's it. Get stopped out. Re-entered. It's flipped this level. Re-entered. I should re-enter here, but I was a bit confused whether it's going to go lower. If it hold the price, it's going to go lower and clear out this low, right? So I was like a bit confused. As soon as it's closed above, I was very confident. Enter the position, put the stop at the low, and it was worked really well. But I didn't hold my position. This is my entry. This is not a pyramid. This is a clear pyramiding position, pyramiding level. You can see, right? Internal getting swept, big displacement, entered for the stabilization. Internal getting swept, big displacement from the family gap, entered for the stabilization. Everything has been working. So if you want to pyramid the position, the pyramiding should be like this. You need to have this kind of reaction. You need to have this kind of reaction. You have to go for an entry. The optimal entry for the day is this, or this. These two things are the optimal entry for the day. I can put my stop right here. If I measure the stop loss, it would be somewhere around here. So I can put my stop here since it has this much fair value. So we don't need to put all the way down to this place. So you can put stop loss here. It would be 7 pip stop. Awesome. Yeah, bro. That's it. That's everything for today. I did everything right, but my stop due to my stop loss, I stopped out. I get stopped out, and after that, my second position due to my pyramid unplanned pyramiding made me to close my position manually, even though my friend kept the stop at this place. At, yeah, at this place, I moved my stop to this point and entered one more position here in 1 minute. And I identified this guy. I closed my position and walked up. So today is obviously a losing day. I almost down 2-3% in my live accounts and in my challenge account. It's it's okay. I'm gonna make it back. It's not a big deal for me. All I need to do be patient. I had to build my patience. In Nasdaq, I kind of executing a lot of stupid trades. I don't know, bro. I can't able to manage two accounts. Like I thought of planning to trade forex and futures, but it's kind of not working good. Seems like because I'm not even taking much prop. I'm not taking payouts, right? I only took one payout, which is just $80. So I kind of had to focus because I understand the forex market pretty good. So I don't need to mess up my mind using by thinking and due to the greed. Again, if I can able to learn the futures, I can trade futures as well. I can do that, but this is not a time. So I have the plan. So I'm not going to trade futures anymore. I'm going to only focus on forex since it is really good for me. But I plan to do one thing in the late evening, like around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I planning to journal the trade. If I was sit in front of the market today, not to trade Nasdaq, but how my approach how my approach should be could be. So I have that plan. So in the evening time, I planning to do some back test every single day, at least for 2 to 3 months straight. Before I engaged in during the time, I can do something good in forex accounts, and once I get good payouts, and once I get good comfortable good once I understand the price action clearly in forex sorry futures, I can start trading in futures because nowadays I kind of missing two things, like I missing because of that ideology. I kind of uh, messed up the forex as well as futures. So at the end of the day, I left with nothing. So I don't want to do that anymore. So it's okay. That's it. That's everything for the day. I'm not gonna explain forex and sorry futures today because I'm not. I don't know what the hell I did. I executed some random positions without any patience. I was like, yeah, it's not something great. I'm not wait for the solid confluence to. If I'm not wrong, it should be good to explain that trade as well. It's not a big deal, right? Just a matter of 2 to 3 minutes, I can explain it. Mm, okay. Actually, this was the day whole day move, bro. This was whole day move. This is a 1 hour time frame. This is a 1 hour time frame. This is where the market open. So this is where the market open. Go all the way up. There is a clean engineer liquidity, right? Go all the way up. Clear out this yesterday's high or today's high. I don't know. Clear out the high and it's kind of it's all time high. Or, and after that, what happened? It flipped the 5 hourly gap. This is the first flip. Come all the way down towards this low. It's kind of flip all the 5 hourly gaps like. In 5 minutes, it can be dumb clear. Yeah, this 5 minutes time frame, it's kind of going all the way up. Leave this M5 imbalance. It's get flipped here, and this value getting tapped and keep on selling all the way down towards the previous day low. Previous day low, and the previous day low failed to take. It's kind of engineered the equal lows. Due to that, I was not comfortable buying the market, but I ended up buying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So in ES, it's clear out some sort of sell side, but here it's just printed equal lows. That's what I don't like today to go for buy. But it's kind of after saying this, it's clearly engineered the liquidity, and it's clean flip. As soon as it's tapped the level, it's kind of clean flip, nice structure shift, and it's a clean engineered liquidity. So in order to go higher or lower, I don't care, but the price should take this high. I was dumb clear with that, and it's clearly engineered liquidity, clean engineered liquidity, internal sweep, structure shift, bang, breaker, internal getting swept. Once it swept the internal, start to sell off all the way down towards this low. So I was planning to buy, but I would like to see this level to sweep first. But unfortunately, it flipped the volumes going all the way up, gave the structure shift, and it's printed some SMT with. I don't think it's an SMT or not, but it's kind of in years it's swept the low. So I after seeing this kind of choppy retracement, weak retracement, I was like super. I was super excited to go for buy. The thing is, I'm not wait for proper level or proper reaction to go for an entry. I I executing entry somewhere around here. This is the two family which we have here. One and two. This is aligned with this breaker, and this is the discounter fair value gap aligned with this inversion, and that inversion and this fair value gap holding the price pushing higher to all the way towards the anticipated target. But I bought the market here. I executed my buy entry just because I was like price inside this fair value gap. Swap stuck shift. I entered my position with the stop of this low, but stopped out. And again, I entered my position here. Again, got stopped out. Two times I got stopped out unwantedly without having proper ideology, proper thing. Got stopped out. As soon as price reached this inversion to this discount, extremely discounted fair value gap, it gave the nice reaction. Clean flip, structure shift. Clean flip, displacement, structure shift. So inside this range, we can exit the position, put that stop loss at this low, and expect this high to take away. And you can clearly see this is a clean liquidity. So it should take first in order to go higher or lower. And as soon as it's clear of this liquidity, and we already have the equal low side, so it should come all the way down and take that low. Here it was not very clear, but in ES it was super clear. Mm, mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. In ES, it was very clear. This high clearly get taken in ES, but it didn't in NQ. After that, what happened? After clear this buy side, this is the last manipulated candle, and it's the last found bullish fairway of holding the price clear of this high. As soon as I get the inversion, I enter my position, put the stop at this high, and as soon as I get this move, I'm not going to get this move, bro. I unwantedly I put the entry to break even. I don't know why. The reason behind that is it was a very big fair value gap in 5 minutes and M15. That's why I was a bit scared. Most probably, please come all the way down and take some support here and like it's respect that fair value but going higher. So I was a bit confused. So I closed. I just changed my entry to break even, but and I got stopped out and my plan was worked really well. Come all the way down and swept this low. Not only this low, but also this equal lows in ES and Nasdaq. So I just explaining this stuff. Like yeah, it's a clean model, right? After some sort of buy has been taken, we already looking for sells since it went equal lows, and it's holding the price clear of the high. As soon as we get this flip, we can enter flip with the displacement, so we can enter. So this is where we get the initial structure shift. So we can enter this position. I entered here exactly, but I didn't hold. I didn't put the proper stop. I break on the trade very early. If I even set my tight stop or whatever I did, this candle, this is the candle. I don't know what kind of candle it is. You do. I think it's at some kind of data. This candle most probably stopped me out. In Nasdaq, this is the candle gave the sweep up the high, and it's kind of nice move to the downside. Structure shift, fair value gap, flip, and it's also getting flipped. Internal, like this is the internal, and that internal getting swept. It's this value getting tapped, and this high end continuously getting protected. Come all the way down towards what? Towards this liquidity. Once it swept this liquidity, it's keep on going higher towards the inversion fair value gap in higher time frame, and it's kind of engineer the liquidity swept on last time. Engineer the liquidity swept on last time, entering this fair value gap. What happened then? It start to sell. It start to sell all the way down towards this low. So this was the entry that I planning to. I not planning. I took. So this was the mistake that I made today. Like I'm not wait for the proper confluence to present. I keep on adding my position without any idea. Price kind of keep on going lower all the way towards this liquidity, like not a liquidity, this fair value inversion to this discounted fair value gap. So it's go all the way up, swept, not even swept, it's print equal highs. This candle, I showed you in that is right. That candle swept this liquidity and start to sell off all the way down towards this level. We can clearly see that right in ES it gets swept, but in NQ it didn't. It go all the way up, high, low. Again, it swept one more time. It's kind of nice selling, clear out this liquidity, right? It's clearly engineered the liquidity, bro. After this sweep, it's clearly engineered the liquidity. It's clear engineered liquidity. After it swept the internal, after it swept the internal, what happened? After it swept the internal, big displacement to the downside. Leave this fair value up here, getting tapped. Come all the way down towards one. If it's 240. By the time it reached 336, it's hit my equal lows, my previous day low. After that, what happened? As soon as it's clear of the equal lows, the previous day low, clean inversion, clean inversion with big displacement, and it's also leave this imbalance. So we can execute some position here, put the stop of this low, expecting the place to reach what? I don't know how long it's going to go. It's keep on going higher, but at least we can expect on it to do. That's it.